Welcome, guys, back to Unusual Suspects.
I'm sorry, can you say that with more energy?
What? Fam, nah, see now you're making it too much pressure.
No, it's fine.
Alright, cool. My question was, sorry. Wait, what's my question?
This guy's the highest.
This is just the intro.
Welcome, guys. We're back here, Unusual Suspects, episode, I don't know. Josh ain't here because obviously on a fly out thing, trying to be like.
So he's on a cruise. Ain't he on a cruise?
A cruise?
I heard he's on a jet. I heard he's trying to get his visa.
Oh, man.
Man.
I free Josh though.
That's
What's that? You might
Can't
get-
forever.
Hi, we're here. It's Unusual Suspects. We're back. We've got Corey, we've got Shai, we've got Cole, we've got Ryan, and we've got me, the one and only. We ain't got Josh because apparently he had little visa problems and that. So, boom. My question is,
Business out there.
in relation, like, has cheating become part of relationships? Like, has it just become accepted as part of relationship? That's my question. Ryan, I want you to go first and answer. What do you think? Like, in one word.
On the spot.
Yes or no? Yes, cool. Cole. Yes or no?
You look
Call me
like
Corey.
Nah, man, G like Cole.
That's racist, though, isn't it?
CEO.
That's a racist
Watch
thing,
it.
isn't it?
Bro,
That's a
black
racist
guy.
thing, innit?
Oh,
That's a
oh,
racist thing still.
It's 'cause we look
Black
alike.
Lives Matter and that. Come on, my guy.
We're both bold.
Should I leave, bro? Why am I receiving so much disrespect? Should I leave?
Alright, no, for real.
Go on.
Yes or no?
What's your?
No.
No. Yes or no? No. Yes or no?
Nah.
No. Wait, what did you say?
I'm the only
He
one
said
who's
yes.
got
What did you say?
I said yes.
Wait, mine is no.
3 to 2.
Mine's no because it's always been there.
Oh!
Boom.
Plot twist! Oh, plot twist.
Come on,
Nine
G.
to nine.
Why I think it is, because it's like, it's a thing where I feel like there's always that person they go to when, you know what I mean, the babes is not acting right. And I think this is male and female as well, like, this is not. So, obviously, it's mad, isn't it? Like, because really and truly, you're obviously going to have arguments and then you're going to have your friends and then sometimes your friends, do you think it's a friend's fault as well? Because sometimes, like, do you think the friends has the wrong intentions? No, but I mean, like, let's say, so me,
Women's
my girlfriend, she's moving mad a bit and like me and you are friends now. And then like, I'm like, oh, maybe can I stay at yours or whatever? Because I don't want to stay with her. And then you're like, cool.
But I wouldn't, unless she's literally like beating you up, like nowhere.
No, that's what I'm saying,
Don't work
but-
on your problems, do you know what I mean? Like, don't bring your problems here, work on your problem in your relationship. Like, don't use that as an excuse just because someone might treat you poorly to, go and cheat.
I just want to clarify, I'm not in a relationship. This ain't
not
no relationship counselling, like.
I know, but
you
it's
don't
like,
need counsel like that.
cheating in a relationship is not normal. It's just people don't have self-respect. They're going to be treated like crap and then still put up with it. So if you don't like wasting, leave them. Don't be cheating on you. Simple as that.
Alright, but wait.
However,
Wait.
Clap from behind
Wait.
the camera.
go on.
Let's play devil's advocate
Go on.
here, yeah? Let's play devil's advocate here, yeah? Just because, yeah?
So,
you're with somebody, you've been with them for 4 years, yeah?
Okay.
They've been your
4-year contract.
4 years, signing on for all of that, yeah?
Renewal.
Things are going a bit rough and that, yeah?
Yeah.
My man goes to the club with the man them, ends up lipsing the thing, yeah?
Okay.
Just lips it up.
That
Maybe a
was-
little groping, you get me? He never pressed it, yeah?
Yeah.
Couple months down the line.
Man's painting the story. You know?
Yeah, we got to paint the story. You got to
Yeah.
paint the story. Couple months down the line, he comes to you and says, "Shy, babe, listen. Remember that time when man went to Vision?
See that mad thing.
Like,
Still.
man's, his Vision's closed.
Don't lie.
Wait, it's
Don't
closed.
lie, it's closed.
They closed that.
When?
I always wanted.
I
never got to go.
When did Vision close?
It closed like a few months ago. It's done. Everyone got fired. It's done. The whole company's gone.
Right.
Continue.
Okay, all right. So we I don't know where we was. And this
Cargo.
Yeah, cargo. Is that
Cargo.
a club?
Yeah. So
Cargo.
Was that cargo and messed up whatever. Now, do you take that as a one mistake that you lot can get over, or for you is one cheat, whether it's talking to somebody, whether it's kissing, whether it's sleeping with somebody, they're all in the same bracket and they got to go.
It genuinely depends on them as an individual, and if, for example, not, like for me, I've got massive self-respect, so you do one thing wrong, like you're gone.
Yeah.
However, it would depend on our relationship at the time. So say if we were going through a bad patch or whatever, I'm not saying his behaviour is acceptable, like not all, but if we were having a rough patch and he then realised what he has and wants to get his stuff together, that, and you know what, babe, like I messed up and this is the thing I'm going to do to do right, then I respect the fact that he's been honest with me.
Right.
And that's it, but there's no chance after that. Simple as that.
But do you, that's what I'm saying. Then do you think, yeah, that let's say if I was your boyfriend now and I did mess up, then I would rather just keep it from you.
Nah, you keep it from me and I find out you're gone.
No, but you won't find out.
That.
Me just kissing a girl in the club, you're never gonna find out.
Yeah. Women find out everything.
Oh,
Listen,
this is that
my man will be out. I will find someone else's Snapchat on there. I'll be zooming in. No, I'm joking. But
girls do that still.
So
would you rather just
on that private eye
still?
No, but I'm
on
away
that
from me. I'm
private
just like,
eye.
I'd rather you hurt me with the truth. Don't come and do the lie. Simple as that.
No, but
So
if
I
we
will
know-
find out. I will find out.
No, but it's not a lie, it's just not telling you.
Yeah, exactly.
True.
No, but
Admission
then-
of the truth.
If you ask if I kissed any girls,
But then, as my man, how can you live with that? How can you wake up next to me every day, look at my face, like kiss me in the morning, know that you're trash for doing that?
Man, will have to
Because he
swallow
doesn't
that.
ever want to
It's
lose.
trashy. I'm sorry, because if I've done that to my man,
He doesn't.
no, because it's the same for women. If a woman does that, you're trash. I'm sorry. How can you disrespect the
She's
person
just
you're
gonna
with?
swallow that lie.
Simple as that.
But for me, the reason why I said no, it's always been there, is because I feel like even if you look at like grandparents' relationships and that, yeah, like marriages that have lasted 50 years, 60 years, whatever, there has always been an instance of cheating.
Not always.
Always.
Nah, always. Mothers
Always.
Maybe even if
Always.
even in like the early stages when
Bruv, always.
maybe he wasn't sure what it was kind
Yeah,
of thing, but he
always.
really and truly he knew what it
Always.
was, and then
Always.
do you know what I mean? It is
But
like
at the same time, it's like to be with someone, it's like a lifetime commitment. So if it's the early stages of dating, then fair enough, you're excused. But it depends how long you're in a relationship with someone, because it's not only respect for your partner, but respect for yourself. Because how can you be dishonest with yourself
I
by
agree.
doing that?
I agree. However, you know, I feel like, you know, when it comes like with women, they always say that women are more calculated. So if ever they do step out and they cheat, it's because they thought about this.
Yeah, and
they thought, and there's been a breakdown. There's something that's missing from the relationship.
Yeah.
Whereas if it is a guy, usually a guy will
Just
just
acts out.
impulse.
the guy could be doing the most. It doesn't matter. Do you know what I mean? Like there is no deficiency in the relationship that will mean that the guy will go and cheat. Whereas for a woman, it's because they're missing something.
Yeah,
Do you know what I mean?
it's more of an emotional thing for a woman to go out and do it, because like she's she's missing out on something that the man might lack. However, it doesn't make it acceptable
she
for a
looked
man
at
to
you
go
a
out and cheat.
She went by lack, like she
Wait, that me innit? My chest broke.
You know what I mean? But,
Oh
like,
my God.
but I get it. Like men do think with their. Can I say?
Yeah.
Can
say that.
penis.
Yeah.
You can
Let's
say-
be
So the whole
you
thing.
can say that.
Yeah. Okay.
Men think
Men
with
think with their
penis.
thing, yeah. So, but with everything, with the way society, music, the way you've been conditioned to think and over-sexualize things and see women as objects, that sex for guys, it's not an intimate thing. So a guy cheating, they feel that it's not as bad as when a woman cheats, because when a woman cheats, it's more emotionally involved.
Yeah.
But
I
So
don't
what-
know about that. This is anecdotal, right? But I've had a lot of female friends, and I know they've cheated, and the way they just kind of reason it like,
who's his friends?
he kind of deserves it
No,
because
the
he's not
boyfriend's
treating
gonna
me
be
right,
doing
if you know what I mean. Like, but they'll reason it. They'll do it, then they'll find a reason
They
afterwards.
already.
But you know my point is as well,
Already
you get a
reasons in their head.
lot of girls as well, like let's say that their boyfriend's almost too good of a boyfriend and then they cheat.
No, but you know what?
The
But-
too nice.
He wouldn't
Yeah,
mind.
yeah,
He wouldn't
yeah.
And
mind.
then they're like, oh, I need a bit of a rough guy.
I need somebody
Like,
who's a
You
bit
know
more
what?
edgy.
Someone like
Sure, he wouldn't mind that I
He's
cheated.
too nice.
No,
He
but
says
you know
we good
what?
morning
In a
text.
relationship
Tracy
where
don't
anyone
agree.
cheats, the only- Sorry,
You
I
can
got
swear,
quite now.
you can swear.
The only mess up in a relationship
It's gonna be-
is
it's
that
gonna
there's no
get beat.
communication. Simple as that. That's why people cheat. That's why people are dishonest. That's why people are disloyal. There's no communication. So for
Okay.
any decent relationship, you need to have communication.
Let me throw this to you then, yeah, because I've had conversations with an array of ladies about this, yeah, and I've spoken to quite a few who've said this: all men are gonna cheat, just don't let me find out. What's your response to that?
Damn.
No, not all men are cheats. Not all men cheat.
Have you cheated
before?
I haven't
I've never been in a
before.
relationship.
Because I've heard that a lot. I don't know about you lot, but I've heard
Yeah, but
that.
that's
a lot.
just stupid though. Any woman that says that, I'm sorry, you've got no self-respect. And like people can hate you for it, but the way I see it, like if you're stupid enough to mess up something good, see you later. Like men are replaceable.
But my point is,
women
yeah,
are replaceable.
that
People
cheating
are replaceable. So
isn't-
don't think, do you know what I mean? Like at the end of the day, don't think that I won't build a future and perfect life with someone else. If you won't
Yeah,
mess up, see you later.
Alright, but think about it. Remember, you have to remember, women have a timeline, yeah? So
No,
you get
I
to.
don't-
Wait, let me
I'm
land.
gonna
land, yeah, women have a timeline,
Wait,
yeah.
just look right here when you say that. Say that again.
Women have a timeline,
Say it with confidence.
yeah.
Say with your chest.
Let me land.
Say
Listen,
with
this
your
is the thing.
chest.
Women have a timeline, yeah.
Nah.
From young, they've been bred to believe in this fairy tale that you get older, you meet your Prince Charming, you get married,
picket
and
fence.
you live happily ever after. Yeah. So you have a woman, you have a woman who's working, who's been so career driven. They get to a point in their life where they're thinking, "Raw, time's running out. Man's eggs are starting to expire. I need a man." So you're getting wait. You get a man. He's not perfect. Whatever. You're in a relationship for years and years and years, and you're thinking to yourself, "Raw, I'm getting on now." You find out he's cheated. You're gonna think, well, still, it's gonna be hard for me to rebuild with another person and build another 4 or 5 years with that person, because by then I'm in my 40s,
You're not.
and you get me a whole heap of cobweb down here, so. Or you stay with the guy, work it out, and you build a future.
But realistically,
There's nothing wrong with that.
No, I'm not saying there's anything wrong with that. I get it. I know people that someone's cheated and then they've moved on from it and they've had a good relationship. However, I'm a big believer is when people do cheat, it gets thrown back. So say, for example, me and you together, we've got kids. 10 years time, say you've cheated 5 years in. 10 years time, I go to. Remember back in 2010 when you cheated on me or whatever it is, and you're never gonna move forward and have a healthy relationship from that, because any negative, you can't progress in a relationship when you've got negative in it. You'll never progress.
100%.
I think it's
So it's just
with
more,
different people.
and as well, women are conditioned. We're conditioned into believing that we have this time where we have to be married by this time, have to have kids. Like we genuinely don't. Like I know women that don't even want kids. So for guys to also believe that as well, it's crazy. But we don't all want, the happy wedding with 10 kids.
think
Or
I just don't understand how it relates.
not every woman aspires to be
Yeah.
married and settle down. Not everyone wants to. Not every woman
Not in
aspires to that.
2018.
I just don't understand how a relationship. I don't understand how it works if there has been cheating involved. Like, surely now every time I'm just going out with my friends, you're gonna have that on your mind. Like, maybe she's not going out to see her
It
friends.
depends.
Nah,
It-
remember
it's-
remember now.
Also, even
you gotta
if-
remember, there's different people. Everyone's different, so everyone thinks differently. So you get those people who are committed. They go out, they're respectful, they come home. It's just them and their missus and them, that kind of thing. You got people who go out, look for others. You got those people who go out, something happens, like, ooh, something happened. You also got those people who come home and be like, you know what, I did so and so. Other people will come home, act like nothing happened. Cool. And people's relationships go on, some of them fail, some of them whatever. It's like, that's just how the world works right now.
Yeah, it's how it works. I
So-
just don't understand how that happens, because imagine your wife or girlfriend's had sex with another man behind your back. Is it not in your mind? Oh, did she enjoy it more with him than she enjoys it with me?
It would be-
That's a bit crazy. Don't you can't. When you have a
Why?
partner,
No, wait,
When you
that
think
would
that-
that would hurt my
So if your
self-esteem so
missus
much.
cheated on you, you went out, you're telling me you're gonna not have that doubt in your head or that insecurity, or what if she does it again? You're not
Yeah.
gonna have that insecurity.
No, but man
but
said
that wasn't what
enjoy
he
it
said.
more.
You was just enjoying
So
it
like,
more.
you're
said that.
you're giving
I
extra
said that.
10% because you're
Yeah.
thinking,
Enjoying
man.
the other guy more than him.
That would play with your mind. Am I not good enough as a person?
Yeah.
A long time ago, I told my missus that, like,
Anyway,
I don't wanna know
let me just.
nothing.
I think another thing is so let's say that before you get into a relationship, like you might be chatting to multiple people, which is fair enough. Like no one can stop you from doing that.
Yeah.
And then, alright, let's say you get in a relationship with one of them now. I think that's where the problem comes, because then you still have those who
Who you've been
have
trying
some
to
sort of entitlement, you know what I mean? And the thing is, with this whole, people love keeping their relationships, so secret now, to the point where people don't even know their relationships as well. So it's a thing where,
Do they? I feel like it's
yes.
the opposite.
No, everyone wants to be Snapchatting and then putting the emoji over the person's face, is that your brother or is that your boyfriend? Do you know what I mean? So, no one really knows if anyone's in a relationship. And then next thing you know,
dead.
cause, why are we hiding who we're with if we're not trying to, do you know what I mean?
No, I
I mean,
mean,
maybe you just don't want people some people
In
just
your
find their
business.
In your business, yeah.
But also people like to mess around with things and just
Play games.
play games as well, and that can
Yeah.
just mess up everything.
yeah.
I've heard of that happening lots of times.
Yeah. But I think I don't know. For me, I think the normality of cheating isn't something that's come about recently. It's always it's always been there. Now you think about it now, people don't realize what longevity is. Do you know what I mean? And I think for us as young people as well, we have this thing where we struggle like a lot of people, they refer to the old school love and they want that kind of relationship and that. But that's a different time. I think for now, because we don't understand really what it means to love somebody and how to love somebody, I feel like we just go by these ideals from music to movies to do you know what I mean? All these other, we just feel that I want love like that song, or I want love like that movie, but it doesn't work like that.
In this day and age, love, the way people think about it, is more of like what that person brings to me.
Yeah.
So if I'm saying I love Tracy, it's more of like what Tracy does for me that makes me love Tracy. So it's not about me.
This is the point where I bring out the room and then
it's not
about me it's not me just for giving unconditional love. It's what Tracy does for me that makes me love Tracy.
Exactly.
So it's a selfish thing.
But I feel that's what I'm saying, and that's I agree. It's like, you know, when people listen to stuff and see stuff and they're like, do you know what? I want to be able to feel like how that movie made me feel.
That's the selfish.
And then it's the
selfish aspect of it.
Exactly. And that's why I feel like, you know, when it comes to like a lot of people get into the relationships for those wrong reasons anyway. Yeah. But that's another topic anyway. So, but to do with the cheating and the side pieces and all that kind of stuff, for me, if you got a little side piece and that maybe the girl who's your main isn't for you, do you know what I mean? Because she should be everything that you need. You shouldn't have somebody who's just there for a beat, because your girl should be giving you the beat. Do you know what I mean? Like I don't really understand that, but I know enough guys that if they're on a night out, even if they're in a relationship, they'll still move gal. But they don't. But it's not a thing where they're moving gal because they like. They don't like the girl. It's not. There's not the girl that they're doing it for.
So
do you know what I mean?
It's for themselves.
It might be.
One of my boys, obviously not gonna play out the name and that, whatever, but like he'll move to a girl. Let's say like he went carnival, he'll move to girls, but he won't even like he'll take their Snapchat, but he won't even add it. He'll take their numbers, but he won't even save it.
Why?
Just to know it's fun, yeah, exactly.
Just to know that you can.
So like, is he cheating?
Like,
because it's an ego thing. Like, I used to get her number.
It's ego.
No, but like, is he
you do
cheating?
realise like your ego is just you're setting yourself up to fail. Like if you're ego-led in life, like you're just gonna mess up.
No, but it's not ego-led. It's just like when you're going out.
How does that not ego-led?
It makes
you're going
the life
out
more.
and you're just going up to a girl for the sake of going up to
Wait,
your ego. That's so pointless.
No, for that. I mean.
No, but I'm saying life. That doesn't mean.
No, when you're in certain environments, that's all it is. So it's not a thing where like I'm going out tonight and I'm going to move to gal. It's not that. Sometimes you might have to take the hit and be wingman for your boy to get. Do you know what I mean? So you're just gonna be there and you might just do it, but you don't care about that girl. That's what.
But then why wouldn't you just do the self-respecting thing for you and your partner? Actually, I have a girlfriend, but it's nice talking to you. That's it.
Because that's not how the world works.
But it is.
Don't write that.
Imagine your boy is grafting, yeah, and then
the reason you say it's not how the world works, but it is because I'm living proof that it is. I'll go out with my friends that when I've got a partner or whatever, I know that if I can hold respect for myself and my partner, so there's nobody telling me it doesn't happen like that, because it does, because I do it. So nobody can argue.
Yeah, but you may be an exception, but the question isn't whether it's right to do it. The question is just, does it just happen more often?
Yeah, it's more accessible.
I kind of want to flip the narrative on you guys.
Go on.
Since your question makes a lot of sense, but I want to look at it more from, do you maybe think that relationships have evolved and that's why more people are in open and polyamorous relationships, which adds into your question of, is cheating now just a part of it because people have now become, let's say, more secure, as they like to call themselves,
as a person,
that they allow their partner to date other people to find out whether they're more interested in someone else. So maybe take that conversation.
Is that like?
But to be fair, I've actually been in a polyamorous relationship, right?
Wait, what is?
But this is
more than one
But
partner.
this is the thing. I've been in a polyamorous relationship. I've been like in open
relationship.
Okay, you can date people. You can date people. Your boy can date people.
Right, I've had one.
Okay.
But then, when we first got together, like the communication, like that was fine. We expressed that. That's cool.
Okay.
But then after that relationship ended, that was fine. We're still good friends.
Right.
But then the next relationship I got, like every guy, if I get with you, I'll be honest about my past. I'll be honest about being open.
Right.
So if I'll give you a decision the first time when we're talking, when we get serious, I'm open to an open relationship. Are you or not? I'll take your word. That moment, that day, I'm going to take your word for it. If you turn around and say to me, no, you are not excused ever.
So, but can I ask a question?
But if you said to me on that day when I give you the opportunity and the choice,
and
you say yeah,
because then it wouldn't be cheating.
Yeah,
because
but then I'm going to take your word for it. So if
Yeah.
I turn around and say to you, do you want to have an open relationship, yes or no, and he says no,
But
don't mess up.
what makes it like a relationship? Do you know what I mean?
It's
Like,
just
be honest,
like it's just honesty and
So he'll come back home and be like,
Yeah, like it's fun. Like, I
slept with
enjoy it.
this
It's fun. Like it depends on what only mature people, and if you're mature and you're intelligent, and I'm not saying that people are stupid, but you have to be mature enough and respect each other enough to be honest.
Yeah.
Because if you're going to be dishonest, what's the point in even doing it? You know.
So you didn't feel
No, I don't
jealous.
Wait,
you didn't feel
No,
jealous.
because for me, like I'm not an insecure person. I'm not a jealous person, and if someone's honest with me,
Kind
like.
of just like.
Can I-
And I don't, my world doesn't evolve around my man. I'm sorry, it doesn't. So I'm about doing what I need to do. I'll go to work, I'll do this. So therefore, if he's just gonna say to me, oh babe, like I'm busy tonight, and I'm like, I'm busy too. So go out.
Rate that.
To you,
Same. Even send him a snap and then put the emoji over the face. So he knows.
yeah.
No.
Like it's cool. Like if I say like I'm not up for going out tonight, but why don't you like message so and so, and it works like that.
Yeah.
You know, like you've got to be like you've got to respect everyone in the situation, not just you and your partner, but the person he's also dating as well. Like you have to respect one another.
Right.
Can I ask you, like, did you like ever see yourself, like, let's say, marrying that person or whatever?
No, I'm.
And if you married them, like, how would that change?
No, I just married and bring her in. I like it.
Sounded a bit excited. Obviously.
2018.
Open relationship applications open now.
Get me.
My eyes.
Get me. Bro.
No, but it depends. Like it's all to do. Like it's all to do with communication.
Yeah.
So do you think it's possible?
I couldn't do that.
Yeah.
Do you think it's possible to have a relationship where it's, let's say it's a guy and two women and you're both sort of in a polyamorous relationship with the guy? Could you just live around in the house? 'Cause
Yeah,
I've seen, like,
imagine that. The perks. Look, you can have childcare help, like
It really
cooking.
works.
It can be
There's
work.
there's a program I saw on TV the other day. The Man with the 5 Wives or something like that. Some guy in America, he's literally got, I think it's 5 wives. They all live in separate houses and they all got kids for him. And he just like
No, but that's
spends-
different though. Imagine like the same house, G.
yeah. One's
It's
upstairs,
just
like,
like-
two of them
It
are
just-
Actually, there was
downstairs.
another
It depends on you
thing
as
with
like,
there was like 2
relationship.
guys and 1 woman. They all live in the same house. They're all together and they've
See
got
her? She's so.
and they've got I think they've got 3 kids or something like that. And they all live in the same house.
It's not for everyone.
I
I just think
It's about
Yeah.
I think
Nah,
like it was a thing where I would be like.
It's
a bit
all about
too
your
jealous
mindset.
to-
I wouldn't
It's
even.
like-
It depends what you want to achieve. Like for me,
Yeah.
I'm open to an open relationship only because for me, I believe in like a family unit, and it doesn't. So if I've got someone else involved and we're all together,
Don't do
like
that, Carl.
it.
I
Yeah.
didn't
No,
get
but
that.
do
No,
it.
because-
It's a family unit.
I didn't get that one.
That's why I didn't
don't-
interrupt because I was
No,
waiting for
no,
the
no,
land. I was waiting for the
no,
land. I was waiting for the land.
It depends
Say
on
it
the
again,
family unit because at the end of the day, like you look at people that have been brought up in maybe like a single parent household, right?
Yeah.
So imagine if you can then have another partner involved with, like, say, like I was to join onto a couple, right? So,
Yeah.
and imagine that. So coming from like a single income, single everything, this, and I now get a bonus and an
Extra
extra
income.
family that's extra support, extra love. So what
yeah.
my like family unit might lack, like the whole fatherhood and everything like
Right.
that,
You've now
then
got 2.
she's now gained, you know,
Yeah.
like another father or something like that. And we forget, like when we're in relationships and if we have kids, that it's not about us, it's also about the kids and everyone around us.
How does the bedroom situate? Is it like a rota then? So how does it?
No, you just get,
Monday, you have Monday and Tuesday.
no, you get a king size bed.
Oh no, but so
It depends.
it depends if you're cool with that though. Like some people aren't cool with dealing with. They don't swing that way. So if
no,
that's
but
the
what-
case,
Just
you have
get
a
a king
rota.
size bed.
How is that decided?
If they're sharing a bed,
There's 7 days in a week,
Maybe
and
you'll
that
go
doesn't
on-
split
on
evenly.
move.
So someone gets 3
You
days.
know, like
someone
you
gets
get
4 days.
some days
How's
where
that
Maybe one
work?
day
no,
you
you
just
do
don't
Monday.
want to be right now.
Or you just share for one day, innit? Wednesday you share, and then Monday.
The middle.
It depends on other people, it depends what you want, it depends on the
Shift
relationship. I
system.
couldn't speak and say everyone shares a bed because not everyone
Yeah.
might share a bed. Some people might have their own room,
Yeah.
have their own like
You could
Just
independent.
get a big house.
So you could
Everyone has their own
see
room.
it.
I can't do Sunday.
So you see, like, is it like, do you just, so let's say you're in a relationship, yeah, the guy has 2 women, let's say, do you interact with the woman?
Yeah, of course.
But I mean, like, as in,
No, that is gonna be
It's
like,
no longer open.
yeah. And that's gonna be
yeah.
like,
That's what
it's not gonna be like
separates two
girlfriend
women
number
to a
1,
side.
girlfriend number
Yeah.
2.
The communication, the barriers. You get me? Those are broken down.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to,
I think it's hard though. That's hard. That's something very.
But that's just from our point of view. Like some
Yeah,
people
exactly.
might be
Some
fine
people
with
is
it.
But in,
very
that's what I'm saying. In
Yeah.
certain religions, that's okay. So people do it. But I
it was
just
fine
think for
before,
me-
to be honest, and there was probably less problems. So it's like, it's mad, innit? But obviously, like, as you discovered, yeah, boy,
People be out here, bro.
yeah, man.
People
Like,
be
cheating's
out
not
here
even really a
for
thing,
you.
like, you just, So what if I'm just like, oh, babe, like remember that time I messaged you and said I'm into open relationships, like remember we had that conversation after I get caught cheating.
No, but you wouldn't.
No.
It wouldn't be cheating if you was.
If you was in an open relationship to begin with,
You have to
you'd never be
establish at the
cheating.
beginning.
Yeah.
You would be cheating.
But can I just
You can't
ask?
just decide later on, yo.
So everyone.
Wait,
Everyone would know everyone.
I'm already
Everyone would know everyone.
listen, but do you get into an open relationship with the possibility of that being your
Marriage,
future,
like, yeah.
or is this an
Yeah,
immediate situation?
You just, for me, like as long as you're always honest, and say for example, I'm in an open relationship and I start to see the future, I'll just be like, hey, I don't know how you feel about this relationship, but I feel like I'd like to be more exclusive, just me and you.
Yeah.
How do you feel about that? And if he does, and if he doesn't,
conversation.
you take
It will
take
come
it
back
from
to
there.
So it won't translate
Communication.
to marriage.
Well, maybe later if we get bored down the line. Like you can't speak, you know it.
Maybe later if we get bored.
But I just like
get both of them a ring.
you have to get bored.
They have to be the exact same.
Yo, this guy's asking some specifics.
No, it's
like,
a deep
I want the rooms to be the same
Because I
size.
know he's about
Will they have the same bed?
He's about to text May and say, listen,
Yeah,
I would say I'll
have
bump
to be
you
the
to the
same.
same
What do you
size.
mean?
So let's say he gets you like a Haribo ring, and then he gets the other one like a big like fuck off diamond on her ring. Would you get annoyed? Like,
I don't care about diamonds, so.
well, no, but what if
Not materialistic.
Okay, no, but basically he spent £10,000 on her ring, and then he spent
But
like
you've just
50 quid
got-
on your ring.
but
Would
you're
you
not-
get
Maybe
annoyed?
he spent £10,000 in the
But you're not-
bedroom.
Yeah, no,
No,
I'm
you're not gonna like it. Like in a relationship, in an open relationship, you know each other individually. So he's not gonna buy her
Yeah,
like
yeah,
take
exactly.
her ring and her.
Knowing
one
that it's
her
good.
No, but would you get annoyed? Let's say that was her favourite.
So I'm asking her.
Yeah, you're asking
Why are you
her.
asking her? Would you get annoyed?
Anyways, yeah, this is done. Obviously,
Let me wrap up. Wait, just before you wrap up.
If he has a
So if you're in one,
if he has a
with two
favourite,
girls.
so like, let's be honest, every
Every
parent
time
has
they
their
old, fam.
every parent, like they don't like to say, but they have their favourite. Like they kind of have their
Alright.
favourite.
So if you were in an
You get
open
annoyed.
relationship,
Wait.
you, another guy, and one girl, yeah?
Hypothetically,
And,
yeah.
hypothetically.
Yeah.
And she buys you Primark trainers and buys him
Gucci.
Gucci.
Are these? Or these?
Yeah,
Or
why-
not these?
I'm
Or not
getting
these?
pissed.
Yeah, but
Would
I'm
we give you
not
this?
faced by
I'm getting
materialistic
annoyed.
items. Yeah, but that's only I'm not faced by materialistic items.
Alright,
So,
so-
Anyways, let's wrap this up.
Some of us got our own money.
This-
Some of us got our own
This
money.
episode, yeah, this episode took a tangent. Like, I don't know how do you represent a tangent with your hands, right?
Oh my god.
Or it'd be like that, wouldn't it?
Yeah, so it's taken a tangent, T for tangent, but I don't even know what, like, I don't know, man, I don't know, innit, like, I don't know. I think that's we've not actually spoken about like.
About the cheaters.
Yeah,
I know, we actually
it's been
don't.
very
But
interesting.
It evolved. It evolved.
So yeah, basically,
So-
if you're having problems with your man, maybe like look at an open relationship, and then you guys can, you know what I mean, get past the whole cheating.
Ask
thing.
Cheyenne how it goes, fam.
Yeah, man. Like
Alright.
obviously, yeah. Alright, take care, guys.
Communication.
Been a pleasure in that. Go on. Alright, cool. Back to the original question.
Communication's the
Do
key.
you think like cheating is now part of?
Yeah, I think so with social media. I think people are becoming more open to open relationships. So if you are, get your rotors together and we'll go. That's it, man.